Thanks for tuning into the Adapters in Focus, continuing conversation based on the book The Adapters, available right now on Amazon.com, other online outlets, and fine bookstores everywhere, plus on the Adapters.net. Join us over there for more great conversations and insights just like this one. I'm Glenn Hausman. That's Sean Worker. Sean, so great to see you today. I got to tell you, I feel like there's one industry in travel, tourism, and hospitality that's cruising for success.
Yeah, when we were setting up this show, it was very clear that the cruise industry has gone through a revolution, an evolution. And some of this was pre-pandemic because you don't build ships in 2 weeks.
No, you certainly don't do that. It's amazing how these ships are planned many years in advance. And one particular company debuted, in February or March of last year, that immediately had to rethink everything.
Yeah, so Virgin Ships is probably an inspiration for many. It's a disruptor in the space, and that word has been, widely used and abused. And, these are ships that have amenities that are geared towards the dealing with an aging population, a different demographic they need to go into, which is the millennial and beyond. How about dodgeball, tattoo parlors, no buffets, no buffet to be found.
No buffets?
No, oh my God. Yeah, I know it. An old staple, but they're still in Vegas. And so that's what's fundamentally different about this. The demographic, the approach, the entertainment, late night, nobody under 18. This is a change. They launched 2 ships during pandemic times, tough times, but they got another ship coming, but we'll talk about that at the short take.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, it's so interesting where you saw Disney has managed to reinvent cruising specifically for families in a different way. Virgin is doing the same thing for a younger, more engaged demographic that's looking to cruise, but do it very differently. Sean, I think that the cruise industry has really focused on building bigger and bigger and bigger ships, and that's kind of made a mass homogenization of the experience. So I love it when companies are thinking smaller, thinking better, thinking how they could appeal to a specific psychographic.
Yeah, so ships, MSC, Seabourn, and others there is more ships being launched that are under 700 berths than there are that are above the 1,000. The number of new cabins coming on board this year, all pun intended, is 36,000 and 52,000 are exiting. So there's a big reshaping, and there's a lot of parallels between the hotel industry, the casino industry, that getting your demographics right. And I think we're going to be forced to scale down to grow again. And that's the natural cycle. But there's going to be there's a lot of hotels that probably shouldn't still survive this.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I really think that the bigger things have gotten, the more we've kind of lost our way as an industry. And if we're talking about the experience economy, if we're talking about really making emotional connections with passengers on cruises and in other areas of TTH, then this is the way to go. Smaller, more intimate, smarter way to appeal to those travelers.
And listen to your customer. Look at that customer. What's their demographic? What were they 10 years ago aren't what they are today, what they are 3 weeks ago with COVID. And what has been experienced through the digital economy is being called out in the cruise industry to the point where you've got to build ships that people want to be on, smaller, more intimate. So our short take on this as we kind of wrap up this little quick chat and in focus is that I think it was well said in the FT as they reported this, but equally with Virgin Ships where they said, look, the entire industry, including themselves, has gone through a year of adversity and absolute adaptation. That's a quote. And they launched the ship, which probably absolutely resonates with all of us now, the Resilient Lady. You need your resilience to get from here to there. So well done to the Resilient Lady at being launched.
Yeah, and I can't wait to one day be able to sail the high seas and enjoy that myself. And just like the cruises are making adaptations, so are people in all of travel, tourism, and hospitality. That's why we want you to check out theadapters.net to hear more great insights from smart thinkers that are helping drive the fourth age. Sean, great to see you again, my friend.
And you, Glenn, you look good every day. I don't know how you do it, man.
Lots of smoke and mirrors and special effects. I've got a sexy
perfect
here. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.